Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Hello. Welcome in. Good morning. Happy Monday. I have to do a thing. Sorry. Meow. Oh, Todd says meow. Don't hit my stencil thing down here on the floor, okay?
Beware. If you proceed from this point
Ronan is saying
in the
spawn
craftosphere,
the wheel.
you will have entered the chaos zone.
Chaos. Hello, Mr. Ronan. How are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, I had not yet logged into... Okay, is Mouse in here yet? I'm going to have to check the chat in a second because I just saw that she sent me a message yesterday on Discord and I hadn't been on Discord. Carol's in Northeast Ohio. Welcome in. Welcome in, Miss Juanita. Hello. Ronan says hi. That's not the important one. The important one, meowdy everyone from Ms. Nerdy. And Ronan resubbed with Terwad for 11 months and says, what? I love that. Hello, Miss Karen. Hey, I love seeing all these lovely names. Yeah, Todd is walking around like the gladiator with no shirt on again because it is friggin' hot outside and he wears a shirt while he's outside. That's going to protect his skin. But it's drenched by the time he comes in. What's the temperature outside, Mr. Weatherman?
96.
It is 96 degrees outside right now here in Central Florida. That doesn't mean that it is feeling like it's 96 degrees when you are standing in the sun. His 300 reenactment, he's good. Nerdy says it's his 300 reenactment. He's going to Sparta kick something. Just not that cactus we just put in. Don't kick that. Heat index of 122. I think Todd's going to be I'm going to start calling him the Weatherman. Why not, right? Just not the dancing weatherman. I think that guy's hilarious, but Todd does not dance. Hello, Miss Adeline. Hello, everybody. Ronan says it is 90 there and feels like 108. Yeah, it has been hot lately. Okay, so who sent me a message? I don't know. I will check that out later. I'm not going to do it right now. So anyway, how was everybody's weekend? Did y'all have a great weekend? Yeah, I did not go to Sarasota. Okay, is everybody informed? I'm going to go ahead and repeat it. I did send out an email this weekend. I'm sorry I couldn't give you guys the announcement earlier, but y'all know I love my buddy Ashley from Artistry, who's down in Sarasota. And not this weekend, but last weekend, I went down there and hung out with her I drove like 2.5 hours and then hung out with her for a couple of hours and then I drove back 2.5 hours. But I did a lot of work with her. I was helping her package orders and move things around because Artistry is closing.
Let's get crafty. Come on.
Well, okay, we'll do a celebration and then we'll talk about Ashley again.
Welcome Barbarada Loris 8321. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
And y'all heard the voice, right? Did y'all hear him talking to Miss Barbara? Did y'all hear the voice? I want to make sure that it's not just going to my headset like it did before. It's weird. Well, I think last time I've got another one that goes to my headset I haven't fixed it yet. But anyway, so y'all heard it. Yay. So welcome in, Miss Barbara. Welcome to Chaos. I'm going to go ahead and do our public service announcement. Y'all have already heard it once today, except she may not have heard it because she just got here. Alyssa's doing confetti. Everybody with the chaos. I love this.
Beware.
Okay.
If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the Chaos Zone.
The Chaos Zone. So this is, we are a crafting. Barbara says, yes, I heard it. What a surprise. I know, right? I love to welcome in my folks. I love to have lots of new people come and hang out with us. I love y'all. Just saying. This is a safe space. Kind of, sort of. This is a safe space for y'all. This is also, we are creative. We encourage each other, and we have a guy going across the screen. And we try to have a lot of fun. So that is the reason for the chaos. It's chaotic fun. And we are going to be spinning the wheel, and we are going to be making a card today or something. But I do want to give y'all a little bit more background about what's going on with Ashley. So Ashley is my buddy from Artistry. Artistry is the sublimation, the crafting sublimation ink people. They basically turned... My Roomba is going crazy. Anyway, they basically turned sublimation printer ink into a crafting supply. She did this years ago. I've been on her design team multiple times. I love her to death. I've gone and worked with her at a scrapbooking show, all the things. And this is one of the things, just so you guys have an idea of what it is. Let me switch the camera. This is one of the things that I made that I just happen to have handy here. And we did do a Sublimation Thursday. We did do that on Thursday on Elizabeth's channel. And Chris has been naughty. So let me do Coal Patrol first. Welcome to the Coal Patrol. And then I'll switch the camera down here. So this was made using Artistry Iron on ink. I made this. First off, it is metal. It does not scratch off. There's a couple of chips here because I use this. This is my keychain. I use this all the time. And it was made with inks and a stamp. And it's a permanent piece of art. Hey, sis. Welcome in. And welcome in, Velvet Candy Bar. Hey, honey.
Welcome Suze162. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
So this is an example of what you can make, well, once the dots are done. This is an example of what you can make using Artistry Iron on ink, okay? Here are the things that I made on Thursday. Well, this one's not. That's an old one. And that's an old one. But these are little charms. And Santa's in the way again. Okay. Idolight has actually been good over the weekend. So this is a little charm. It is a metal charm. And it's permanent that I made a couple years ago. I forgot I had. Using a stamp, and then I colored it with a marker. Yes, stamped and colored with a marker, or you can use with paint. No. Suze loves fun folds. Anyway, these are the ones that I made on Thursday night live. So I'm going to make myself a couple pairs of earrings for Halloween coming up. Look at the little ghosties. I think this is super cute. And these are permanent, so they're not going to be scratching off. They're not going to be washing off. They're water safe. You can have, is this one of the mugs? No, the mug I'm using today is not one of the mugs that I've sublimated, but I've sublimated a mug. And using things, I don't have a sublimation printer. I don't have the printer. It's expensive. I don't have space for it. But I do have the inks and paints and markers, okay? So Ashley is going to be closing shop. Now, what happened is that her father has been her general partner all this time. So it basically has been a partnership, the two of them. And he decided when he reached his 83rd birthday, he decides, I'm tired, I'm selling the building. So they're selling the building. Well, they sold the building. So she's known about this for a little bit. They sold the building. The new folks are actually moving in next month. So that means all of her product needs to be moved out. And so some of her affiliates have been helping out with helping her get some of the stuff moved. But she is doing the final sales this week. According to the website, and let me bring up the website real quick. And I want to put it over here. And of course, I'm not going to be able to see it. I love it when I change things. It's like I like having the being able to see my screen on this monitor, but when I look at this monitor, it looks like I'm looking off camera. So it's just I'd have to change all the things again. I may have to change things again. Okay, I'm going to wait and see if it shows up. Okay, here we go. So this is her website, and it is saying, does it say it on there? It does say everything must go, inventory is limited, shop your favorites, but I do remember that it did say before that it was only through like the 30th or the 31st. So she still has things on there. So if you need some of these things, and here's another thing that you should be aware of, because if you haven't tried it yet, number one, we will be having some classes having to do with this. We will continue Sublimation Thursday with Elizabeth, so that is definitely going to keep on happening. And this stuff lasts a bit. It lasts a while. Think about any time that you're using paints. If you like to paint with watercolor or acrylic paint or anything like that, you know that those things last quite a while. If you do stamping, you know the stamping ink takes quite a while, lasts quite a while, and you also know that the markers last a while. So now is the best time for you to go ahead and get some before it's too late to get them. There are going to be a couple places that you may be able to get them going forward. Ashley's going to be letting us know what those places are. I do know that they're right now on Blick. However, when they run out, it's gone. She's not going to be able to replenish them because she's going to have no inventory because she's not going to have a place to store it. She has gotten another job, so she has been for the last month, about a month or so, she's been actually working both. So she's been going to her day job all day, coming home, spending time with the hubby and the kiddo for dinner, and then heading back to the office to pack orders and such until late at night. So, yeah. So I was very happy to go and help her out as much as I could, and I'm going to be playing with her stuff ongoing because it is fun and it is great for making a permanent gift. And Christmas is coming, so how about a personalized gift that you made with your own hands instead of buying them something, you know?
Delicious Cherry 007_.
Jana! So I think that's it. I mean, that was basically the announcement I was hoping to make before we did Sublimation Thursday, because that would have been perfect timing. And Ashley was actually at the office packing orders while we were live, so that's why she wasn't able to come in and say hello or anything. I was hoping.
Refreshing. Thanks,
Alrighty,
Cherry
so do
007.
we need to go ahead and pull the wheel? Pull up the wheel. Pull up the wheel so we can spin it. I think that's what we're going to do. See what I mean? If I look at this monitor, it looks like I'm looking off screen. So this is going... Then I can't see. We have... Why is that up there? I fixed the thing. Okay, I don't know. I hope I don't have any kind of a crash. Why is it now saying that Ronan resubbed? I saw that earlier. I'm confused. Okay, we're going to bring up the wheel. Oh, I forgot. I can do it all on the screen, can't I? Oh, that's right. I can do this. I fixed something. I fixed something nice. Okay. So, Velvety Candy Bar, what did she do? Yeah, I know, and it's not a bad thing. It's just meaning that she's going on to a different phase in her creative life. That's all. I mean, she loves the job that she's doing. I forgot what her role is, but she's working at an equestrian place, meaning horses. I mean, yeah. And she was more on the scientific side of things. Before she got introduced, I mean, she thought it was a cool idea, and then she did it. And thing is, she has never really been much of a crafter, she says. I think she's lying, but that's beside the point. She has done a lot of live streams and stuff on Facebook and everything, where she's creating things live to show us how the things work. And I think she's wonderful. Okay, I really do. And I do plan on keeping in touch with her. I did send a message to her because I was planning on going to see her this last Saturday. And because things wound up working out a little bit better for her. She moved a lot of product last week, just saying. Because of that, she didn't actually need my help. So she said, it's okay, you don't have to come down. So I didn't go down there to see her Saturday. Instead, I went on a bike ride and realized that taking 2 weeks off of going on a bike ride is a bit hard. Week before last, I took a time off because I was just tired and got busy and didn't have time. Last week, I didn't because I was sore. I had a sore back for like 3 or 4 days from all the work and going up and down the stairs so much with her in Sarasota. So I didn't go to the gym last week. So I'm going to the gym this afternoon. Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, that's the thing. You think there's so many different things everybody can do that we're gonna absolutely love all of them, right? And there. I guess I'm on camera anyway. So I did say to her, so that we just have to find another reason for me to come down and see her. That's all. We need to find another reason to get together, right? And she did a big, when her text back was big yes, big yelling basically at me. So we have parachutes queued on Twitch for the next 45 seconds-ish. So type !drop to join in on the Twitch side. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the wheel. There's our wheel. And I have an easy way to... What? I think I heard someone tell me to spin it. And now he's pretending he's not there. I think we have a Ronin in the chat that he's trying not to
I don't know what you're talking about. I specifically said spin the wheel.
Oh, well, it only, it was like a little bit came through.
Oh,
the whole thing didn't.
out.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what it was. Anyway, all
Hello.
the drops, everybody is dropping over my face to get into the pool. Yeah. So anyway, I'm
So how are
sad.
you, Numbers?
I'm
Hi.
sad about Ashley, but I'm happy for her too. I mean, it's just going
Yes,
on to
please
another
add.
phase. Yeah. I hate that
I will let you know.
Uh-oh.
Slight technical thingy. I can hear myself. It's
Okay. It's going to be distracting if you can hear yourself. So let me see if I can fix that real quick.
a little strange, but I mean,
Well, it's been a little bit since you
first
came
time
in
I've
here.
heard my voice in my head.
Okay. Is that better?
Hi, Numbers.
Is that better though? I guess you couldn't hear me.
No, I could not hear you.
Okay.
I could still hear me.
How's that? Is that better?
Ronan got wet feet? Why do I got wet feet? Is it wet feet or webbed feet? I have neither. My feet are dry, currently. What is going on here, people?
It's called chaos. It's called they love us. Okay, let me see if I got this set up right. I don't know.
Or is it a duck? Well, I don't know. There is a Ronan with webbed feet, but he's in the UK, and he's small, but he has a battle steed, which is absolutely hilarious still.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. So it's supposed to be that. Okay. Okay, at any point did it sound better where you didn't have an echo?
I was supposed to be paying attention to that, wasn't I?
Yeah, speak now and let me know, is it still there or did I fix it? Because I
Okay.
don't know.
Hold on. There's no echo. We're
Okay,
good.
I fixed it. Well, I fixed it and then I changed it back thinking I didn't fix it. Because you didn't tell me.
I was here to report the problem, not man.
Okay, he's only to report the
Okay.
problem. He's not to help me determine why it's there. And
All right,
fix
ladies
it.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, he, she's, they, the game. I'd like to play a little game called What Did Debbie Do Wrong? What did Debbie do wrong in this situation? She expected me to pay attention.
Or maybe it's just that I went into the voice chat.
You were just expecting me to be helpful.
Oh, I love you, Ronan. You're funny. I
I'm
love you.
entertaining, not always helpful, but damn sure entertaining. I
Oh, right
I
now
don't-
on my
I don't need
YouTube,
help.
the video, the short that is you about about basically get those children being portrayed is
Oh, yes.
is still performing a little bit better than the one I just put up like last week about Jana finishing cards. Was it the one where she finished cards too fast? I think it is. It's like that was just a new one. So both of them are like over 1,000 views on YouTube, but of course yours on TikTok is yeah. I think it's
no.
TikTok and Instagram. Instagram, I know loves you.
I think that's terrible.
Why did that light?
Why?
turn on?
Why? Instagram loves me. That seems like
It's the stories. You are fabulous with your storytelling. I suck at
Thank you.
storytelling.
I appreciate that.
I think what it is he's just got more stories to tell that are.
No, it's the
That you
trauma from
can-
the incidents
you-
that cause the story that make it better. It's
Well, yeah.
the trauma that seasons the story.
Yeah, my stories are either boring or not appropriate for my live stream.
Well, me saying that kids are getting traded in for store credit really isn't appropriate either. It's just the context in which it's told.
Well, the thing is, when you said that, I remember I used to do that to people too. I think anybody who's worked in customer service has done that at some point. It's like, oh
Well,
yeah,
hell,
look
I
at
started that.
I think I used to
started
tell
doing it
people.
when I was going into GameStop. Tried to trade in my own kids for store credit.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think I tried to trade in my girls at one point. Okay, we are gonna spin the wheel. I promise. We're gonna do this thing. Ramona says hello. Danny says hi from Fort Lauderdale. I'm also starting to put into a database everybody that's my members so far on Spark. I'm going to have it all organized. So I'll be able to send little goodie bags or cards or whatever to some of my folks for being supportive and things.
Danny
I've
is
got
my
ideas.
absolute hero.
Because?
In any kind of first in ICU RN.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's my hero.
Well, I told you what my late husband did, right?
Yeah, no, you have.
Bob was a surgical technician. He worked
That's
in after the military, he was working at the main hospital down here, ORMC, which I think is Orlando Health or something. They changed names a couple of times.
Yeah.
And what's the wheel for? A card? Can I still join? Of course, honey. We're not gonna. It's not where we're not drawing right now. We're figuring out what I'm gonna play with.
Okay, Ramona. So here's the fun part. The wheel actually decides what the card's gonna be.
Well,
a bit
it
of
decides
random.
parts of it.
It works.
It's
Yeah,
like
well,
which
pieces of parts.
collection, and then I added a couple of techniques on there. Like, are we going to do foil frenzy? Let's see. It says I did add today wobble wobble. I decided to add wobbles on there. So we have Simon Hurley Christmas collection. We have Summerween from Hero Arts.
I think
We have vintage
you should
vinyl.
put one
from-
on there.
Do what?
I would like to make my most humble submission to the wheel.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
I want the tile to say WABI SABI.
Okay.
Now follow me on this. I want the tile to say WABI SABI, but it means whatever card you're doing, you're not allowed to use anything that's pre-cut. You're allowed to use stamps, but you have to fussy cut everything.
Oh, that means no die cutting.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
A 100% wabi sabi card, all fussy cutting. And it's your fault because I didn't know what the hell fussy cutting was.
I can still use my
beforehand.
paper trimmer, right?
You can use your paper trimmer, yes.
Okay.
To get the card sized and the card stock to size, yes.
Okay.
But everything else,
Well, that
as
also
far as
knocks out
what-
a bunch of stuff that's on the on the thing. Like, if
No.
I would not be able to do vintage vinyl because it's all dyes. That one is well, it's okay. It depends. It depends.
yes.
It
But-
depends. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I can Actually, I actually have an idea for one if I do get Wabi Sabi. I'm just going to put it in one spot. Well, no, I'll be fair.
We're going to put Wabi Sabi in one spot.
No,
and
I'm
it's
going to
going
put
to
it...
be half the size of everything else.
No, I'm putting it... I've got everything in the list more than once. So it's like, it's just like 5 basically to make the wheel look full. So I'm putting it in there behind Wabi Sabi. I mean, behind Wobble Wobble. Oh God!
It's gonna be this. It's gonna be the $10,000 slice from Wheel of Fortune. That's how thin it's gonna be.
Update the wheel on the thing, and then.
I didn't say you had to do that live. It was just an idea to think about.
It's on there now. Do you see it? It's in purple. In all caps.
And that makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, spin the wheel.
Oh, God. Ramona says, cool, I love wheels, and I love craft roulette. Well, I know, I have to figure out another... I'm not going to use the word craft roulette, because craft roulette, that's Mary Gunn, and I'm not going to copy her. Although, she might think of it as just being and you know, a whatchamacallit, I can't think words now. Ronan has broken my brain.
I didn't do it. It's not my fault.
We're gonna spin.
What did I get?
Todd,
whoa, hold on, time out. Flag on the play.
You know what Ronan did to break my brain? He decided he said he wanted me to add something to the wheel, and he wanted me to add wabi sabi, which means no fussy cutting. I mean, no die cutting, and I do almost all die cutting. I have no idea. If that one pops up, I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Okay, guys, are you ready to see what happens?
You do the stamps. It's just you have to cut them out by hand, and you can give them.
Well, I get that,
wonderful,
but some
strange new
sets are nothing but dies. It just means I'd have to pick something else to use. I think, like if I did get, well, I do have. No, that's part of the cool.
So I'll figure it out.
I will figure it out.
Bright, shiny, and new.
Well, I do have an idea if I get that and not use anything else, but we're gonna say we use the wheel at work to pick kids because none of them want to answer the question. Absolutely, that is actually a wonderful idea. If I had a way to connect the chat to the wheel of names. Then I probably would do that too. And by the way, is Jen in here? Because I haven't seen her name in here yet, and I know she wasn't feeling too good last week. Yeah, she wasn't feeling good last week. At?
She wasn't feeling good.
She's like at 153 for her stream streak, I think.
Years? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Stream streak. Got you.
Stream streak.
Huh? I don't know.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna hit the button. Okay, we got Summerween. We did not get, but I'm gonna spin it again for a technique. At least I think in that set I do have. I think in that set I do have some stamps. So we're gonna be playing with Summerween. If a different collection pops up that's not Hero Arts, I'm not gonna. Could use Summerween and Vintage Vinyl together. That would be fun. Okay, just the second spin. That's all we're doing.
Well, I mean,
I'm afraid to look.
Halloween and vinyl do tend to go together.
Oh God, Ronan.
What?
It's your fault.
What?
It's your fault.
What's? What'd you get? Hell yes! Yes!
It took him a minute to see it because of the delay.
What?
But
what? What is going on?
it's Ronan's fault. Okay. I'm going to show you something that's not Summerween, but I drew something
right
yesterday and I don't
draw. In the back of your mind, you are pissed. I love you
not
so
really.
much.
Actually, I'm going to turn this into a card too. But I've been telling these guys that there's some things in my stash that I know I have, but I don't know where they are, so I need to buy it again. One is something called Gamsol. Do you know what Gamsol is?
Does it have to do with people that have really nice legs?
No.
Okay, then I have no idea because you say
I bought
nice cans.
Gamsol at Michael's yesterday, and
Okay.
it is something you use when you're using colored pencils to help with the blending. Because you know how when you're looking at a colored pencil drawing, it doesn't have just a lot of it's kind of like a paint thinner, but anyway, I decided to test it. So this is what I did first. I just did a rainbow and a little flower, and I think it turned out okay. It's okay, and it does blend a lot. It's like it's not, the lines are not real definite
like
except for the where I did the grass. But that's not the part
Yes.
that I'm really happy about. After that, it's like, let's see if I can draw something just because.
So Gamsol gives colored pencils that it seems like
It
it's
blends
almost
it.
like
It's a blending medium.
an airbrush or a chalk look. Does that make sense?
It's a blending medium, yep.
Yeah.
Ronan, I think you showed your eggs by the leg comment. Now people nowadays don't use the term gams for legs.
Look,
of course, she
I
spelled
was
it
very
gams.
young when Betty Boop was still a thing. I know
There's
what
nothing
nice
wrong
gams
with
are.
Betty Boop. But anyway, I think that turned out
Exactly.
pretty cute. I drew a ghosty.
It looks very. I think it looks very nice.
And seeing as I don't draw, but I have my
So it
gams
gives
all.
it- Yeah.
Okay, so
Gives it
hello,
almost
Miss
like an
Carol
airbrush.
Bachelor.
Create something fun.
Hi, Carol. How you doing?
Bright ideas, bring them to life. We're crafting, laughing, feeling right.
Okay,
Welcome Carol Bachelor
let's see.
5855. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
What do you like to make,
Good,
Carol?
How you doing? Odorless mineral spirits. That is what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Gemsol? Okay. It's mineral spirits. Okay, that makes sense now.
I also bought. I told you there's a couple of things that I've been wanting to use that I don't know where they are. At one point, I had bought some masking fluid for watercoloring, and by the time I got around to actually opening it up and stuff, I think it had all dried up. Or I opened it once and then it all dried up before I used it. So I bought another one. So now I have drawing gum.
Because if
So
you would say masking fluid to me, I would have instantly thought it was just super glue to keep somebody's mouth shut. I need you to stop breathing through your mouth. So we're going to put some masking fluid on your lips so your lips don't open and you're not breathing. That's not masking fluid. That's just Gorilla Glue.
yeah, that is true. Okay, so this collection does have dies and it has stamps. So here's the dies. I need to put that away. I hadn't put stuff away. It's packaging stuff the last 2 days. So I'm not going to get to use this one. We already did one card with that. We did a card with that. Can't use them because they're dies. Because Ronan says I can't do dies.
It's not my look.
I can use
it
that
is my
as a
fault,
stencil.
but it's not
I can
my
use
fault.
that as a stencil.
This Debbie was supposed to have extra time to like be able to like have a spitballed idea just in case this came. I was not
Wait,
expecting.
is that how the wheel works? No.
Yes.
You have
That's-
no. Okay.
No.
Okay, I gotta
Okay.
we have to tell him about Craft Roulette that comes on every Friday night on the Craft Roulette YouTube channel. Mary Gun Fun, fabulous. She has a guest on. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the way her wheel works. Her
Okay.
wheel is lots of numbers, but she's got lists of like 4 separate lists of different things that are called parameters to go on your card. You've got what
Okay.
kind of card it is. You've got the colors. You've got, I forgot what the other ones are, but one of them is colors, one of them is extra. But she's got like 4 different things that you have to put on the card. She doesn't know what's
Okay.
going to come up. Hey, Jen! Jen's in. So she doesn't know what's going to come up. Her guest doesn't know what's going to come up, and they just have to pull from what
And
they
they
got
just
in their
gotta
stash
figure
to
it
make
out.
it. And
Okay.
then she opens this up to everybody. Everybody can make a card using those 4 parameters and submit it on her website. And then at the beginning of each stream, she's got a showcase of all the people's cards. And there's usually over 300 card submissions a week.
Wow.
Including people that come here. Most of them, many of them submit a card for Craft Roulette every week. And that's usually included in our stream showcase. So when I say something about this is her Craft Roulette card, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
that
it's
makes
where
sense
she didn't
now.
even the okay. So like say Idolite puts up something that says that it says this is my Craft Roulette card number whatever, and you're like, oh, it's a cool card. It's where she followed the 4 parameters that she didn't know was going to come up, and she had basically the weekend to do it.
You say whatever the hell you want. I bet you she doesn't have WABI SABI on her wheel. That being said, hello to Long Island, New York. Hey, Joanna, how you doing?
I don't remember. She doesn't have.
Up north,
I don't think she
you're at
has the
least
term. The term wabi sabi on there, but and I don't think. Well, I know some other people do some weird stuff like Supreme Doom will have like having to craft with her left hand or something like. I'm not going to do that because I cannot do a darn thing with my left hand. This is my hand to hold things. I cannot draw or cut or anything with this one.
The only thing that I can do with my left hand is show you exactly how I feel about you trying to tell me that I have to do everything using my left hand.
So
speaking of letting somebody know how I feel with my left hand, hello. Apparently, a hussy has entered the chat, y'all.
Yes, she has.
Heard she wasn't feeling good, so I'm gonna leave her alone for now, as long as she don't start acting all hussy and stuff. She start acting hussy and stuff.
But that's her. How's she not?
I'm just giving her a little bit of extra time to get ready. That's all I mean. That's really what it is. She
Jen
just
says I cannot stop
minutes.
shaking. Why are you shaking? Jen is shaking, but I don't know.
Look, this is a
I missed
PG-13 stream, Jen. You're not supposed to be shaking it, folks.
I missed something. I don't know what I missed.
Leave what you do in the club in the club. You don't do that here.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Right?
Jen over here watching crafts and making it clap. We ain't trying to do that. This ain't the club. This ain't the club. We do respectful things around here.
You're gonna have to watch the screen because Danielle just shot a snowball at me.
I remember that. I remember you getting shot in the face with what? PG-13.
Okay, now I have to go back up because Alyssa just said, "Are the drivers okay?" So does that mean that she had a car wreck? She was feeling sick last week.
Who? Huh? What?
Oh, hey everyone! Lurking just finishing up after a major car crash through our yard. That's why she's shaking. Somebody drove a car through her yard.
Oh.
Yeah, the chat went by so
Police
fast I didn't see it.
Fire truck drove through your front.
That is just wrong.
Okay. Whoa. Beep, beep. Back up the truck. Hold on a minute.
I think she needs to come into the voice chat if she can.
And is there a reason you're sponsoring demolition derbies in your front yard? What happened? Glad you're okay. Please tell me nobody hit the house. Very important, because we can't have homeless hussies here in the craftosphere.
You said we can't have homeless hussies here in the craftosphere.
That's right. It's very important. Homeless hussies is not appropriate for the craftosphere because then other people have to keep all your crafting supplies while you homeless. And we don't appreciate that.
And we don't have space for that.
Exactly, because then everything gets mixed up and we don't know whose is whose because let's be honest, most crafters, and I'm being very judgmental here, y'all sorting and organizing makes sense as long as it's just you sorting and organizing.
Well, not necessarily.
Hi, Terry Cooper.
Hey, Terry. I was just watching a video over the last couple of days, or videos from this woman. Her channel is called Clutterbug, and she is an organization expert. Well, she says that she was a recovered slob. That's what her website says. Recovered slob, now organization expert. So I've been watching her the last couple of days as I am going through a bin that I thought I had organized and thought I had them in my database, and turned out I didn't. So I'm putting everything in my database. So it's basically an inventory database. I'm doing that, and I'm finding these things that, number one, they are probably about like 4 or 5 years old, which means, number two, they are no longer available on the Spellbinders website. And number three, I haven't used them but once, and I don't see myself using them again. So I was putting those in my inventory. And it's like, well, instead, I put them in the inventory database with NLA behind it. It says no longer available. And instead of putting them in my stash of things I'm using, I put them in another bin that's going to be donated or given away.
Jen is having a day. Apparently, there's a lady trapped. There was an accident. There was a lady trapped, and she's en route to the ER. The police department. I'm guessing the police department and the EMS and all that were there because, well, the fire department are the ones that have the jaws of life, so they probably, wow. Jen is having a day.
Oh my goodness! And you know why she popped into the stream? I know the reason she popped in the stream, besides the fact that she loves all y'all. It's so she doesn't lose her stream streak.
And she probably needs something a little bit normal to, like, calm her day down.
Are you calling us
Jen,
normal?
I hope you're okay.
Ronan, are you calling us normal?
No. That is not what I said. That is not. Don't you misquote me on Beyonce's internet. That is not what I said. She needs something that's normal in her life.
Okay.
Being here is normal for
Is the
Jen's
norm
life.
for Jen. Okay. That I will give you that one. She says tears.
Repetition.
I don't know if those are good tears or bad tears at this point,
none
though.
of y'all normal.
I don't know if that is good tears or bad tears for Jen right now, though, because she's got enough right now that could be bad tears, but I think she's actually laughing at us, so I think that's the reason for her tears.
I've come to the conclusion that crafters that craft on the level that you guys craft on have somehow merged and weaponized OCD and ADHD at the same time. You've like merged them and weaponized it to like nuclear grade. I'm gonna have everything sitting, and everything's gonna get measured out, and it's gonna be cut, and it's gonna be in this order, and it's gonna be in this angle, and we're gonna do a light up card, and blah blah. I can't find, but in the middle of all that, in the middle of having everything organized and knowing exactly how you're gonna make the card and what slight shifts and all of that. After all of that, I can't find my glasses. Do you mean the ones on your head? Oh, yeah. That's what I mean by weaponized ADHD and OCD. Like everything is drawn out in steps 1 through 355,000,002. B. But we'll lose the tool that is in your hand in the middle of doing the card.
Okay, I'm turning my mic back on now. I think that's going to be... Well, I can't see now. Now I do need my glasses. I think that's going to be a very good clip of me dying here while I'm listening to you talk about how we have weaponized crafting. Or used... No, I'm sorry. We weaponized ADHD and OCD for crafting purposes.
At the same time.
Okay.
I am absolutely. It has to be done in this order. Where are all the tools that I just had to do it in this order? Screw it. I'm going to use these tools
there it
instead. Exactly.
Because, yeah,
I
I'd
can't
say
find
that
my
a
crafting
lot.
shank. I can't find my crafting shank.
I don't have a crafting shank. What the hell's a crafting shank?
Those little beaded
Oh, my
like your
pokey
little
tool.
stick. Yeah, your pokey tool.
I did find
AKA
it, by the
your
way.
crafting shank.
This is a crafting
It's a
shank.
beaded. It is a beaded and bedazzled crafting shank. You can't convince me.
So
That's
now
a
we
shank,
know
Debbie.
that Gloria Wolf makes beaded crafting shanks. Be sure to
That
get
is a
yours
craft-
now.
Exactly. Get yours before you go to prison, ladies and gentlemen.
Todd's ignoring us again. Okay. I'm going to try to use this, and hopefully I don't make a humongous mess. I haven't opened it yet. I just bought it yesterday. So this blue stuff, and y'all probably know how to use this where I don't. This is, let me just grab a
It
brush.
is having a shot now. Hey, do you? Do you? I'll be honest with you. That many sirens, that much stuff going on right around my, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about having a shot. I would have had Irish coffee sitting out there watching the whole thing anyway. What in the hell? Now that's funny. Damn it, Amaret.
So Amaret lately, when she's been coming in, she's been doing
That's
these
funny.
super sticker things over on Twitch.
Oh my
Where it's
God.
like humongous things, and I think it might be stream stickers. I think it might be from stream stickers. I don't know. It's just
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh man.
she is the one that wants to make sure that it is all where we
Hi,
don't know what's
Amaret.
happening. I'm probably gonna have to
How are
restamp
you?
this after I do the things, but I don't know.
Oh
I'm
no.
trying.
Leave it alone. Wabi sabi.
No, what I mean
The
is
rule of the day.
I don't know if using this fluid is going to mess up the stamping or not.
Oh, you know, using random fluids. Just saying.
This masking fluid to keep my ghosties white. I know right now they're blue. Well, that's like last night. I had to try out the pencils with the Gamsol because it has
Okay.
probably been, I don't
Okay,
know,
so-
3 years.
An update from Jen. They're now pulling the second car out of the pond. This is the second car, one electric bike, and all prior to coffee. Wow. Yeah, immediately.
We are going to
like,
want a copy
not-
of the police report to read aloud on stream.
No. Nope.
I kind of do.
Absolutely not. All prior to
So
coffee.
she has a pond, and
Ooh.
people have apparently gone through her yard. 2 cars and an electric bike all through. How I don't even know how that is possible. I mean, she showed me a picture of her property. I thought that she lived away from the street. I might be remembering wrong.
I had to remember to be a good person just now.
Uh-oh.
I did.
What did you
I had to
almost do that you weren't? Oh,
I have
Reagan's
a question.
got a
Is there
point.
any way
Were
that
they racing?
yeah, but okay. Is there a way for you to mute me real quick so he doesn't hear me?
Just a second. I'm trying not to make a. Yeah, I'm trying not to make a mess. Let me
Yeah,
see
well,
what
that's
I
good.
can do. Come on, embiggen that. Thank you. So we need
Embiggen.
to.
Make it bigger.
I'm trying to remember how. Okay.
Don't worry about it. I can send it to you.
Okay. Can you guys still hear Ronan? Keep talking, honey. He's talking. I don't think they can hear you, but I'm waiting for. La 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 la. They're not answering. Velvety says she can't hear you. I don't think she can. I've got it turned off from the stream mix, so it should be fixed. They're all saying no. So what were you going to say, honey? Are you going to make me crack up? Oh, God, no. Okay. 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 Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, I'm going to turn you back onto the peoples. So now that I know what you were saying, oh my God, I'm not going to tell y'all what it was that he said, but it was funny.
Ladies and
there are
gentlemen,
a
this
couple
part
of
of the
people
live
I'll let you
stream
know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the live stream has been edited for our safety.
I'm about to tell
man.
Todd, so I'm muting myself.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Okay, you got to
Oh.
laugh out of Todd too. Because he knows what that means. Okay, so I might have ruined this brush.
Cheers to you, Todd.
Ronan says, here's to you, Todd.
Oh my God.
Okay. So y'all probably should have told me don't use it on a real brush. I'm going to see if I can clean that later. Instead, I'm going to use this one and see if it works for me to do the dots, because I want the dots to stay white too.
Oh,
And I haven't used
thank
this
you.
stuff.
Terry Cooper, thank you for bringing up the crock pot. That reminds me, I have something that I have to do today.
You have something to do today? And you came here?
Yes. So, well, I my neighbors, and I've been being the social lately with real people and peopling and
Okay,
yeah.
guys, that means that is the reason Ronan has not been hanging out with us. He has been socialing in real life.
Yes, I've been peopling. It's a terrible situation I've gotten myself into. So of course, this all started because I was out front and had the grill going and let one of the guys a couple doors down. He was like, "Hey," I let him try my barbecue sauce. He's like, "That's good barbecue sauce. What is that?" I was like, "Yeah, this isn't store bought." He said, "Oh, you made it." And he's been on me for about a week and a half now. So I'm gonna make him and my direct next door neighbor. I'm gonna make them some barbecue sauce. But I have to pull out the crock
I
pot.
think you
in order to do
probably
that.
understand. We understand how that goes, because yeah, that happens every time I speak to anyone anymore. Oh, you made that? I want one. Actually,
Well, it's not so
we
much
had
that,
we
'cause
had
we're
lunch
trading
with one of our friends that Todd's known from. It's really weird. It's like we both met him separately prior to meeting each other. So weird. So he knew him because of work stuff, and I met him because he was the driver when I when I won tickets to go see Duran Duran long time ago. My girlfriend Pam was going also, so we all rode together, and he was the driver. And that's how I met him. Anyway, I've told him what I do. I told him what I can make. We wound up talking a little bit about the artistry stuff where she's closing up shop, and he told me, "You need to make me something." He's told me that he wants me to make him stickers. He's like, he just has never given me, I mean, for years, he's never told me what it is he wants. But I told him, I can teach you how to do that. Oh, I don't want to learn how to do it. I just want you to do it for me. I'm like, what? This is fun things to do. Why do people not want to learn how?
I would
do
give
not
him a Craft the
understand.
Spear t-shirt and tell him to have a nice day.
Riz says, Ronan, opportunity. You can stream you making the barbecue sauce.
Absolutely not, Ruth. I love you.
He doesn't want to share the recipe at all, so even if he streamed, he wasn't going to do that.
Ruth, I love you. I love the hustle. No. Absolutely.
Oh, she's just thinking of it being, streaming for fun and wanting to watch you do it.
That's fine. But yeah, no, I'm not new. I'm not showing anybody how I make barbecue sauce. Not my barbecues. I know.
Okay.
We
I was gonna try to keep
Only
this
pers-
down on there. It didn't work.
only person that gets to learn how to make that barbecue sauce is
Nerdy.
2.0. No, Nerdy doesn't know how to make that barbecue sauce. That will go from me to my child.
Huh. We see how he is.
Very yum.
I don't know why pears, but
Okay.
it's going to be a pear. Oh, okay, Carol. It's going to be pear. She's making something pear. And I do have to apologize, guys. I've been listening to Ronan and I've been cracking up, so I have not been following the chat very well. And I've been trying to use this stuff I never use.
Okay. Terry Cooper's making a pear drop cake in the crock pot. That's how this
Ooh.
entire conversation.
Well, I remember you saying
like,
crock pot,
you-
but I didn't know what she was making.
Yes.
Okay.
I've never had a pear drop cake. I've had cherry and I've had apple, but I've never had pear. That sounds good. I have to look up how to do.
I
one
don't
like
even
that.
know what a drop cake is, so.
So, a drop cake is you drop everything in the pan and you just cook it that way, and it comes out layered and yummy and delicious and so good. Drop cakes are amazing. They really are. They're terrible for people like me with the beatus, though.
Because all the sugar and stuff, yeah.
And yeah. Yes. Drop cake. You drop the cake. And after you're done making it, you drop it into a bowl. Throw a scoop of ice cream on top, and you're good. Amazing. I have found something, and it's weird, but I have found an actual, like, an opening in Kansas City, where there is a market. I don't know if there's a market. I know I want some, but I don't know if there's a market. Nobody in the Midwest knows how to make apple crisp, apparently.
Okay.
Like, I might be able to make millions selling just apple crisp out here. The only place that I would have to come close to competing with, and like Cracker Barrel, because they have the spiced apples,
Right.
but that's not apple crisp.
I'm playing.
Since
I can't
right.
die cut, I'm playing.
That's right. It's the way that's right. It's
dump
Summerween.
cake and okay.
It's Summerween. I was trying to figure out what that was, and I did not want to say what I thought it was. That's
This
three
is
ghosts in a pool, right?
It's a yes.
Okay.
You're in a blow up pool.
Now that I know. Now that I know.
It's summer week. Ronan.
What? Ass. I kept my mouth shut, figured it out first, and now I know. And I didn't, PG-13, maintained PG-13 the whole time.
Hey, Kelly. Sorry, I'm late. I was making pineapple and coconut fudge. Guys, stop it. Y'all are talking too much food.
Okay. I was asked what apple crisp is. So, Ruth, apple crisp, imagine apple cinnamon. Imagine like a really chunky apple cinnamon or pie filling, and then have like all of the ingredients of like an oatmeal cookie like crumbled over the top of it, and then it gets baked like that. That is what apple crisp is. It's like it's the same concept as a dump cake, but imagine an apple pie being the basis on the idea. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
How's the Ronin duck? Right?
How is my Padawan? Has he conquered the UK yet? I haven't seen him on international news yet, and I'm worried. Happy Scotch Day. Today is Scotch Day.
Oh, I did not know
support
that.
Scotch Day. I didn't know either, but I definitely support it today.
Today is Scotch Day.
Jen does too. Jen's probably gonna have some scotch.
Ronan Jr. and now has a best frog, and it's a frog. So he's taking
Yes.
after you, Ronan. Is it a deadly
Yes.
frog?
Yes. Ronan Jr. is recruiting Battletoads. That's how I feel. That's yes. Yes.
Oh God, Battletoads.
And see, here's the thing, Kelly. His best friend is a frog because he's gonna need the amphibious assault aspect for the war. That's what's gonna happen. The duck gets named after me, and it's riding a cat as a battle steed, and is recruiting amphibious units for the war against the bipeds. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. Not funny. He brought it in at 3 a.m. Scared the crap out of me. So let me get this straight. Your pet duck, Ronan Jr., befriended a frog, didn't want him getting eaten, and brought him in at 3 a.m. and literally just said, "Hey, Mom, I want you to meet my friend." No, see, that's what it is. That's what it is. He wasn't scared that something was going to eat his frog friend. They came home drunk from the club, and he said, "Hey, Mom, I want you to meet my new friend. We had a great time down at the watering hole. We're going to go to bed."
Oh my God.
My apprentice is much like yes. No, it's not the Battletoad mount. Rude. Got it. I got it.
That was the
correct.
cat. There's a cat that is the mount.
Ronan Jr. has a battle cat steed that he rides, and now has an amphibian assault force.
That is just too freaking funny. Oh my
My
God.
neighbor sent me a message this morning asking if I was okay because I screamed.
We have a
would
lot
like-
of weird stuff happening this morning. I mean, we've got
Send my apologies for your Dr. Doolittle escapades. I'm very
we've got
sorry.
Kelly with her animals that are causing chaos. We've got Jen, whose neighbors or somebody is driving through her yard and causing all sorts of weird stuff, and causing her to try not to have a heart attack. What the heck is going on? I don't understand.
I don't know what's going on. Kelly's playing Jumanji. The hussy is out here playing the end credits of Miami Vice, and I don't know, like, they still cannot remove the car. Have they tried rope? I'm sorry.
They tried rope. Oh,
Just
God.
another summer day, man. I tell you what. I don't know what the hell's going on. Kelly's playing Jumanji, Jen's playing Grand Theft Auto. Like I'm here feeling like it's barbecue heat outside. Not heat to barbecue in, but if I go outside, I will be barbecued. That kind of heat. Devers is doing great and wonderful things with new fluids.
That sounds so wrong on so many
What?
levels. Trying new things with new fluids. Film at 11.
What up, Zippity? How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, the word of the day is yeet.
Chaos.
That's what we're doing. Today's word of the day is yeet. I was acting weird all day yesterday. When last night we checked the cabinet, he kept staring at it. Well, when it got open, there was 2 or 3 foot rat snake in the cabinet. What in the hell? Okay. What in the hell?
Terry?
We got Jumanji over in the UK. We got GTA in Florida. Really not that shocking that we're playing GTA.
Wait.
No, that's
No,
Jersey.
that's New Jersey.
We're
That's
playing-
New Jersey.
We're playing GTA New Jersey. That's a little different. And now we got rat snakes up in the club? No.
I know,
Oh.
right?
I'm telling you right now, I open a cabinet in my house and there's a rat snake looking at me. He's going to have a brown snake looking at him because I'm leaving. Ain't no way. Nope.
I don't like snakes.
Or neither.
I don't like spiders and snakes.
Uploading pics in Discord General. Oh, here we go.
God.
The cinematic view.
Reagan
from
says-
Grant.
Regan says, burn it all down. Burn it all
GTA
down.
6 New Jersey DLC available. Here it is. I'm gonna go stay with Amber Red because it's quiet and peaceful there.
Yeah.
Chainsaws out now. Dear God. Chainsaw?
Chainsaws.
Oh, they're using the steel saws. Okay.
The jaws of life kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it's those giant diamondite saws.
Oh, okay.
The metal saws, probably. I used to call them chop shop saws because you get 2 or 3 of them working, they reduce a car quick. Zippity doo dah 33.
Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. My oh my,
A
what
show
a
that
chaos
Disney-
day.
Yeah. I find it absolutely hilarious that one of Disney's most famous songs is from a movie that you can no longer get from Disney.
Oh yeah. Not
They
surprised.
sealed that away. After about 85, they sealed that bad boy away and they were like, yep, we're not gonna let this out anymore. Introducing the Disney Vault, where we take certain things and put it in the vault and don't sell any of the merchandise for a certain amount of time, and we'll bring it back for special editions. But that is the one thing they have never brought back for any special editions.
Yep.
Bye, Ruth.
She's really gone now. She says.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe her.
Oh no, either. It's Ruth.
Yeah, it's Ruth.
We love Ruth. Ruth sticks around.
I love all these people. They're nuts.
I have absolutely no problems with any of the wonderful people of this community, except Jen. However,
You were gonna say that. Oh my god.
I'm going to simply say this. Every single stalwart, consistently here member of this community at one time or another has plotted on my demise.
We have not plotted for your demise.
Not on my... Okay. You plotted against me.
No, we plotted for you.
Yes, you have. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I submit this evidence to the court. At one point, there was a waiting list and a
For
lottery
Rent-A-Ronin.
system being discussed on how I would be kidnapped, rented out, And once the rental period was over with the first person, the lottery system as to who's next in line was already being discussed for me to be then mailed to the next person. That list of names was at least 7 people long at the time. 4 of which are in the chat right now. I submit, Your Honor, that is in fact plotting against me.
No. We were inviting you to come over to our houses.
Debbers. Plotting a kidnapping and chain of succession in the kidnapping. That's a plot.
Well, I don't know if it's really against you if Nerdy was a part of it.
Look, he was trying to get paid. Ain't nobody gonna mind they hustle. I'm not minding the hustle. It's just I was plotted against. I did that. Hold on. Kidnapped, taken from my home.
And Terry says, I never.
That is the same plot as 12 Years a Slave. You can't tell me that's not plotting against me. Terry Cooper, look. You say whatever you want, Terry Cooper. You definitely on the top 3 list. I go missing for no reason. You are on the top 3 list at FBI. Somebody coming to talk to you. You, Devers, and Jen.
Nah.
And Ruth. Ruth, Terry, Jen, Devers. No. Because if I'm with Kelly, it's because I escaped. That was me trying to get the hell out of the country.
So now Kelly is the alibi.
Kelly's not the alibi. That's an extraction. That's exfiltration. That is saving a VIP
Exfil.
from a very bad. Yeah, that's an exfil. That's what that is. That's not. No. That's me going to check on my Padawan. That's what the hell that is. That's the thing. See that statement right there, Terry. I'm just
Nerdy
going
approved.
to borrow you. I'm just going to borrow you. You can't say stuff like that. You can't borrow people.
Sure we can.
No, you can't. It's called kidnapping. I don't care if you were going to put them back. You can't sit there and say, well, Your Honor, I was just going to put them back. Well, we're going to put your back. We going to put your back against the wall in a jail cell. That's what we're doing.
Hi, Stephanie. Welcome in, hon.
Stephanie, how are you?
Ronan's talking about being kidnapped. Again. That is the reason we have that is the reason we have a song for you.
And the fact that you have a theme song that specifically talks about kidnapping me. Exactly. Exactly. I appreciate the fact that it's got that Alana Miles Black Velvet feel, though. I do appreciate that. Do nothing. It was Ronan. Okay, Kelly. You're now on the list, dude. I will be right back. Give me about 5-10 minutes.
Okay, I gotta see the picture. Oh my god. Thank you for all the pics, Jen. I will be looking at all of that in a minute, but I want to see the one you were talking about. Aww.
It's a sticky situation. I'm looking for a way out. Some kind of liberation. He's tied to the chair with a very
And I just downloaded it so that I can show it right side because it was sideways.
We just want him to sparkle like his personality, guys. Now the straight jackets are on back order. It's a tariff delay. So we locally sourced and airbrushed one today. Duct tape and glitter, he's a sparkling sight. A mini running captured in the middle of the night. He cried, I don't need to be bejeweled. I ain't blitzing no one.
Yes, a caddy.
Hungry, and we've only just begun. Rude, right? I'm tied to a damn chair. Foam is life.
It's not kidnapping if we feed you and give you games to play. It's babysitting. I love you, Kelly. But isn't this cute? I love that little guy. So I will bring that back out when Ronan gets back because he has to see that. That is just too cute.
He's tied to the chair with the Velcro and the glue. Bedazzled and bejeweled in a shimmering hue. In a bedazzled straight jacket, sparkles in his eyes. He's the glittery king of the craftosphere pride. I ain't blitzing nobody.
I know it's been it's been a minute since you got to hear the full song. Yeah, words. Jen did a very good job on making a baby caddy. Very, very lovely, Jen. Okay, so I'm happy that you guys are not judging me because I have not colored with colored pencils really. I haven't done this kind of thing in a very long time. I think I remember trying to do something with pencils in high school, but yeah. Okay, so this is doing a good job of softening all of the lines, and I'm actually adding more pigment down, which is nice, and making this more solid. So I think one of the things I'm learning, Kelly, I don't know what the new tool is that you're talking about from Spellbinders yet. Which new tool? But I think this is working kind of the same way that when I do markers and I say that you need to put down multiple layers. Thing is, with pencils, it's been hard for me to put multiple layers because it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me. So I'm not using a new tool here. I am using Gamsol and pointer colored pencils that I got at Creativation or from the folks that I met at Creativation. And now, I mean, this kind of now looks like a pristine lawn. We're not going to leave it that way. I'm going to put some grass on it. This looks like it doesn't have anything else growing. Still try to extract through the garden. Oh, wow. Did you hear that part about the people trying to run over Jen's house? Todd's like, what? Yeah, Todd says to tell them to not do that. Okay, so now what I'm going to try to do, and part of it, it looks like some of my masking kind of rubbed off, so I think that one's head got a little bit of yellow on it, but that's okay. Now I'm going to remove the masking fluid. And for some reason, my ghost is pink. I don't know why. My ghosties is pink. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not sad. It's just weird. I'm going to have to look and see if this is supposed to leave it pink. That is weird. Yeah, they are special ghosties. All right, let's see. What else do we want to do with this card? Let me put these things away. Yeah, these blending stumps are ones that I got from Spectrum Noir probably 4 years ago or longer. You love that they're pink ghosts. Yeah, I think they are really adorable. But that's more the stamp set than anything else. Okay, so Ronan did say that I would need to fussy cut if I'm going to do anything. I'm kind of thinking about ripping. I did do a card last week where I ripped the edges, and I never do that. Where's my other wabi-sabi tool? I'm going to call it that. I do want Kelly to let me know what tool it was that she was talking about from Spellbinders, because I don't know what it is at the moment. Where's the thingy? This is where Ruth stole my stuff again. This is also a tool that I lost and then I found finally, and now it looks like I've lost it again. That's just like my my tweezers that I lost and never did find, so I bought another pair. La la la. The handy tool. Okay, do I have to look it up? Spellbinders handy tool. Oh, I did see that.
For the handy crafting tool, consider the Spellbinders Tool-in-One or the Spellbinders Handicraft Tool Set. Both are popular multifunction accessories.
Yeah, I thought about getting that set and I didn't get it. I don't have it, but I've already got things that do the same thing as parts of it. Like I've got my pokey tool, or as Ronan calls it, my bejeweled crafting shiv. I think that's what he called it. He called it a shiv. But I have that, and it's pretty. No, this was the Tim Holtz distressing tool is the one that I have around here somewhere, and I used it just a few days ago, and now it has disappeared. Probably because I put it away. Here we go. I found it. Terry Cooper lived it in the pool. Okay, so we're going to do some messy, fussy cutting, I think. This is kind of cute. I'm mostly getting rid of the white. Aw, thank you, Patty. I don't know that I like these, but they make it so that I can see the little details better, so I'll work with them. Okay. Is that wabi-sabi enough? They have a nudger, so when you want to move silicone sands, it doesn't stick to it, so it can move it. Yeah, that looks like a silicone thing, and I had it out here a minute ago. This one is for, I think, for nails, and it's a little silicone thing too. So this one would work too. I just don't use it all the time. So this, if you haven't used a Tim Holtz Distressor yet, you can get these at Ranger. It's an old tool. It's been around forever. It's got a blade in there. And it's protected. You're not going to cut yourself. But it will tear up the edges really nicely. Now, I may have done too much here to be able to actually distress them. But we're going to give it a shot. Yeah, the card that I made off camera because I was just trying out some things is a Christmas card. What all did I do on that one? Oh, that was because I did something with stenciling last week, and I actually thought about doing that on this one too. Because Kelly was saying there's got to be an easier way. We need to know more about how to line up layering stencils. And I figured it out. And this was on like, when was it? It was Thursday during the day that I figured it out, I think. And I showed Elizabeth, and we're like, why didn't we think of that before? Okay, you guys know I don't tear up my stuff. I always want straight lines. This one's not gonna have straight lines. Now I need a snarky sentiment. There are some really cute sentiments in this too. And another thing that I think I'm gonna probably try to do more of is bring out my Cricut Extra so that we can play with that. But I don't know that I'm going to do that today because it's kind of blocked with this stuff on my phone. Okay, Jen is going to go take some more pictures. Okay. I mean, you could do this also with scissors. So you can do this with lots of different things. This is just one that's nice. It's got a way that you can hold it with your hands. Like it's a little divoted hand. It's basically for your... It's positioned. Caught up in the craftosphere. So yeah, it's basically positioned. It's got these little grippy parts for you to actually hold it. It's made for you to hold it right there. That's what the purpose of those spots are. So it's going to be easier to use than trying to line up your scissors and not cut yourself. Even with just scissors, you can cut yourself. Ask me, I've done it.
So crafty.
Do what?
You're so crafty.
I'm so crafty.
Right.
Idlight says caught up in the craftosphere. So you see, I use scissors, Ronan.
Yes, I see.
I use scissors, and then I distress the edges, and now I'm going to add some ink to distress it more. Let's use some later gainer down here with the grass. So is this sufficiently wabi-sabi?
I feel that it is 100% wabi-sabi because there is nothing that's going to be like this.
That's true. Don't know if that's a good thing, but that's definitely true.
I do. I think it's a great thing. In a world full of cutouts, be an original.
Oh, you have to see an original that is on... It is actually on Discord.
I was just told that I'm pulling it up.
Well, you don't have to, because you know what?
Why
Here
the
you go.
hell not?
Because I downloaded it to my
famous.
computer. I downloaded it to my computer so I could turn it right side because it was sideways, so you can see it in all its glory. Isn't it cute?
I swear. That goofball gets more and more and more famous the less time I spend portraying his character. And it's weird.
He is so friggin' adorable. There's my yellow. That's what I want. I wanted slippery when wet. I know, Nerdy. Aw, he's so cute. I don't really know why he's in a jar though. Is that where he sleeps? Does Caddy sleep in a jar?
I think that Jen is trying to use a jar to try and contain him. That's what I think.
That is very possible. That is very, very possible. Okay.
I think Jen has taken the character and just wait. You know, the only way anybody is going to try and hold him is by putting him in a jar, and it's knowing full well it's never going to work.
Where's my
The funny thing is I have jars just like that.
I know, right?
Yeah, but I keep my tea in them.
Delicious Terra Cooper.
Oh, that's why I was missing things. That's like, why am I missing things? So I put things away backwards. I'm looking for the stamp set that has the sentiments in it, and these are the dies that go along with this stamp set. And they were in the wrong one. I put it in backwards. That's okay.
It's delicious, Olivia.
Okay, Beach Booze is this one. Okay. And Ghoul Summer, because it says it's a ghoul summer. Okay. Happy Summerween.
I would never ever imagine somebody drinking booze at the beach.
Hey, boo.
Yeah.
We have a booble tea, I guess it is, with little ghosties in it.
I guess maybe Booze Farm would probably work at the beach.
Ronan, do you use loose tea or tea bags?
I have actually gotten into loose tea, and I prefer it because it's better quality tea than the prepackaged stuff that you're gonna get from like Lipton or any of those places.
Oh, you mean like my iced tea?
Yeah.
Because I'm Southern and we do iced tea.
And believe it or not, the red tea, the loose red teas and black teas that you can get taste so much better than Lipton.
I don't know how to make it my mother-in-law, every time we've got the loose tea little tin thing for her to make her tea. I don't really know how to make it other than you boil a pot of water with the tea bags in it, and that's how I make iced tea.
Do you have a coffee maker?
It's got coffee in it all the time.
Okay. So all you got to do, you know the replaceable baskets?
I don't have a replaceable basket. I have
So you
filters.
use the regular coffee filters?
Yeah.
Okay, you can use a coffee filter instead of I have the like little $5 replaceable baskets.
Okay.
But you can take just a coffee filter. You put between a quarter of a cup and a third of a cup of loose tea leaves in the coffee filter and just run it through the coffee maker. And then
that sounds like it would work. Yeah.
You just pour it into a pitcher over ice, and it comes out perfect. Okay. That's how I make green
Kelly
tea.
Kelly said something that is wrong. She says Lipton has so much added sugar. No, not if you make your own tea. I went for years without drinking any sugar in anything. I always did sweet and low. I have switched back to sugar because my husband says that sweet and low has been proven to cause dementia, and he wants me to keep my brain. So.
Well, yeah.
So that's probably a good thing for me to keep, right? But it doesn't have added sugar unless you add sugar. If you use tea bags. If you buy it pre-brewed, you don't know what's in it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what's in it.
Todd says, lots of sugar. That's what's in it. So yeah, Kelly, if you're buying it pre-brewed, yeah. But if you buy Lipton or Louisiane, those are the two that I've always used. Okay, I'm gonna say that that's done. It's cute. But now I have to put it on to something. I do have to use foam though, because that's a requirement.
Foam.
Yes, because foam is life.
Boom.
Because
Yes.
foam is life. And I
So,
think I'm gonna do a black. Ooh, I just had an idea.
But yes, you can use you can brew tea in a coffee pot the same way you do coffee. And then
Okay.
you take whatever pitcher you're going to use, you put about the same amount of ice as you would be able to fit into the coffee pot. So if you have like 10 cups of, or if you have a 12 cup, you want to do about a half gallon of ice in the pitcher. So about half the pitcher of ice, and then just pour the tea in over it and let it melt. It thins out perfectly.
I may have to do that. So instead of brewing it on the stove in my little tea kettle, because I have her stuff.
That, and I also do cold brew, which is, I mean,
3D
It's
effect
since
with ink
since you're
stamps.
since you're southern, cold brew.
Ronan's
loose-
making fun
cold
of
brewing.
me.
No, I get it, and I understand it because, believe it or not, me being from where I'm from, I knew exactly how to do cold brew immediately because it's simple. There's a little basket, you put in a container, you pour water over it, you put the lid on the container, and you leave it alone for 12 hours. Tell me how that's not sun tea.
That sounds like sun tea. I remember we made sun
It
tea
is
when I
sun
was a
tea.
kid. Yeah.
And that's what I do, and I do that with I have sencha green tea, I have what's called gunpowder green tea, and
He drinks
I
gunpowder,
also have
guys.
a British gunpowder tea. Yes. I have an Earl Grey blend that I absolutely love, and then I'm trying out a British breakfast blend. But I buy tea leaves. I buy tea leaves by the pound. A couple of them
Wow.
I buy 2-pound bags. But and that lasts me 2-3 months. And I put my sweetener in it, or I'm not gonna lie, for the green tea, the only thing I put in it is honey and lemon. And that, like, it's to the point where I'm making cold brew tea that even Nerdy drinks, and Nerdy's
Cool.
not big on. We had an ongoing debate about my sweetener, and Nerdy finally said, "Okay, fine, I'll try it with your sweetener," and yes. Nerdy had to admit that they liked my my sweetener in the tea.
Cool. Okay. I'm thinking. Sorry.
Danny,
I'm trying to think and nothing's happening.
that's fun. Danny,
Ronan says
using my
that's fun.
pictures. I just tried out making my own coffee cold brew, and I did a cold brew and used Coffee Mate's hazelnut creamer, and it turned out fabulous. Fabulous. Absolutely delicious.
Pulling out your Hurley imitation.
Do what?
That's Hurley.
Oh.
Trying to think of nothing's happening.
Oh, he says I'm trying to think and nothing's happening is from Curly from the Three Stooges, and I didn't remember for sure where it was from. I just remember I had heard it before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get off of here and make some more tea, because I think my pitcher is empty right now. That makes me sad. Empty pitchers make me sad, Debbers.
Well, that's because they're empty.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I think I may have
this
surprised
is-
Kelly by saying that I drink Earl Grey.
This is some interference ink from Lisa Horton. I don't bring it out very often. And I'm trying out a way to hold my stencil, or layer my stencil the way I want it. And you guys can guess and see if you can see what it is that I'm doing. Because I'm also going to get I'm ordering something that's going to work better. But this is kind of where I'm trying it out first. So you can see the little gold. See, it's blue ink, but it's gold on the cardstock. Isn't that cool, Ronan?
Yes.
I only have a couple of them that are like this.
I'll be honest with you. It looks like the crafting equivalent of silk screening.
And
That's
this
what it
one-
reminds me of. Doing like silk screen T-shirts and stuff.
This one's purple. I guess I can do purple back there. My problem is
Yeah,
when I ordered them, I
Stephanie,
got some that really don't show up that well on except for the gold. I love the gold one. These two I don't use
On
very
dark.
often because they don't really show up. Like this one's an orange. That shows up purple.
Stephanie, I absolutely love hazelnut everything. When everybody started their loving involvement with Nutella, I stuck to strictly hazelnut. I'm not a Nutella fan. I think it's a consistency thing. I think Nutella still has the consistency too close to pudding, and I ate way too much pudding growing up. I was forced to eat it.
Pudding!
I don't like pudding. I've never liked pudding. But
I
that's
like
because my
chocolate
sister.
pudding.
I don't. I
But
don't.
that's just because it's chocolate. So
Well, my sister always had a thing for pistachio pudding, and that was the only pudding that was ever in the house, and meh.
I have no idea if this is going to show up because it is this like a lightish purple. Well, it's purple. I have never been able to really see it on there. I'm pretty sure it'll show up in car. Well, we'll see. I can see it. Ish.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's basically just going to go behind.
Point.
That's going to go behind. It's just going to give a little interest to the outside of the card. That's all I did. And that's the card base. And that means we're basically done. Nobody wants this card but Ronan, right?
Yeah. Okay. I don't drink any tea apart from PG or Tinley.
Well, I grew up we didn't have sodas in the house when I was growing up. So we always had a pitcher of tea. Always. And when I was probably like 6, 7, 8 years old, we would have 2 pitchers of tea. One with sweet 10 and the other one with sugar. So the sugar one was the one for me and my sister. The one that had sweet 10, which was a saccharin sweetener. And it came in this bottle that had drops. Yeah. That one was for my mom because she was hypoglycemic. And she decided to stop making the tea with sugar in it when we stopped making it. It's where as soon as when you emptied a pitcher of tea, you're supposed to make another one so we could put it in there. If that's what you're supposed to do. When it got low, you're supposed to go ahead and make some more. And instead of doing that, me and my sister, we just started drinking my mom's. So
Fair.
she decided not to do anymore. Yeah. Okay. Looks like
I don't drink any tea apart from PG or Tinley. I've been ordering. Kelly, I'll be honest with you. I went out there and I was looking at when I was deciding what brand I wanted to go with. Yes, I did see them, ya hussy. I did see them. It looks absolutely amazing as always.
I'm gonna bring it back up so she can see that we did do the thing.
Kelly, I order from Davidson's Organic. That's the best place that I've been able to find with good quality and good reviews as far as consistent reviews, because there was a lot of bad reviews for them, but after going through their reviews and finding out that they were just not making the tea correctly, and that's why it was turning out bad.
Yeah, people are stupid sometimes.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate how stupid people can be sometimes. There is one question, Jen, that was asked. Why are you always putting them in a jar? Why are you trying to contain the chaos in a jar? That is the question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Jen is quite literally trying to put baby in a corner, and we want to know why.
No, she's just putting Caddy in a jar.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Don't put baby. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Exactly. Why are you trying to put baby in the corner?
I think that's funny.
True.
Previous was library and rocking chair.
Fair. Very fair.
So do you think that I have honored your parameters, Mr. Ronan?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, it's not
today's
Ronan's
stream
wheel.
blamed on Ronan.
That happens all the time, though. Yeah, Melody
it
says
does.
mine. Yeah, we changed how to get into the giveaway. You now have to type in mine.
I don't know where that came from.
Mine?
I don't know where that came from.
So if you want to win the card, guys, type into the chat mine, and you will be entered into the giveaway. Well, you know, it was Jen suggested it. So I decided, you know what? I've been meaning to do something, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I did that
I think that's an awesome
Tuesday?
idea. It's a lot less aggressive than what my suggestion was. So I think
What was your suggestion? I don't
exclamation
remember.
point gimme. Gimme.
Oh, now that one would work really good too.
Gimme. Gimme.
And
Terry
I used
Cooper,
new
thank you for the
stuff that I haven't
donation.
used on a card before. Isn't that cool? This
See?
pin does not go in there.
See? The wabi sabi is flowing.
I used Gamsol. Ooh. I used, even though they turned pink, I used drawing gum, which I thought was the same thing as masking fluid, and it says it does masking. Maybe that's the reason it turned pink. I don't know. I'm going to use my new matte hot pens to sign the back. I don't know what color I want to use. I'm going to use teal. I like teal.
Teal's a great color.
Well, this shows up really good on black cardstock. And you're saying, no, it doesn't. I'm waiting for it to start showing. I might have to redo part of it because it doesn't look like it rolled. There we go. So as it dries, it usually brightens up. Incoming the golden poop. What? Terry, did you give me poop again? I don't have that one up. It's a YouTube thing. It's where she's been giving gems, and one of them I think is poop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Behold the great golden poop.
Where's my YouTube page? One of my Chrome browsers is gone. Oh, there it is. It was behind a thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, she did give golden poop. So now I can pop it up over my head. There's
Nerdy, you weren't paying attention.
Nerdy.
It's no longer exclamation. It's no longer exclamation point join. It's now exclamation point mine. MINE.
Mine.
Mine.
Mine. Mine. Mine. Mine. Mine. Mine.
Mine.
So yeah, you see how it got brightened.
Danielle! Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. That did turn out pretty cool. Is it crooked? It's a little bit crooked.
No, it's not. What is it?
It's Wabi Sabi.
There we go. Gotcha.
Part of it's where I'm looking at it when it pops up, and then that of course makes it at an angle.
Stop it. Stop looking at it at an angle and it won't be
I didn't
crooked.
mean to look at it at an angle. Oh. And Nerdy says, I love this. It's so cute. And it's 3 stamps and colored pencils that I haven't really played with. And somebody had said, I want to see it when you use stuff you got from Creativation. It's like, well, you got it this time. I did the pencils. Took the pencils out last week too, but I really didn't know what I was doing, and it didn't really blend. This one blended.
Yes.
Don't say it, Todd.
It's wonderful.
When I say blend, he says like you blend. From Cousin Benny. Okay, Ronan isn't laughing or nothing. So apparently you're not amusing, Todd.
I didn't say that. Don't you put words in my mouth.
He says, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Okay. Remember to figure out how to get the gym showing up like, yeah, I need to look into that because I don't know how it's doing it. I think it's where I think she said that she has an overlay like in Stream Elements or something, that she's got an overlay where it does it. I've got to look and see whether or not I can do that with StreamerBot, because I would rather just do it in StreamerBot, because if I don't, then I will forget where I'm doing it from and not be able to find it to fix it when it breaks. Because
that sounds like streamer stuff.
It is streamer stuff.
I don't do that stuff.
Sure you do. No, it's where this alert pops up that shows that she did jewels, and it shows what the jewel was, and that I think is cool.
Oh.
Kind of like some of the alerts that I've got that do other things. Not the
Yes,
witch.
like
the
the
witch is
witch
just
that just
because
flew
somebody wanted to do the witch, so they did the witch. Because they's crazy.
Well, it is Summerween, so it is fitting.
Yes, and here's the thing, and I mentioned this last week. We are, and actually I've been putting it in my emails, because we are on the cusp of August, which is basically the beginning of Halloween crafting time. So
See, that
I
okay,
I do have some things that we're gonna be having fun in August. Let me just say it that way.
I have opinions on that. I will be 100% completely honest with you. I have opinions on that.
You think it's weird?
No, I don't think it's weird at all. I think for the first time, crafters are kind of behind the times. Because Halloween started for me on July 5th.
Well, I've been playing with Halloween stuff the whole time too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because I think that's why they came out with Summerween. I've got 2 different companies that brought out Summerween stuff. Hero Arts, that's what I'm playing with now. I got this one for the month of July. And the other is that other Halloween set that I was playing with before that came out in June. That was Whimsy Stamps. So yeah.
How I feel about this is very simple. If businesses are selling Christmas trees in August,
exactly,
I'm allowed to start celebrating Halloween. If you want to push Christmas all the way up to August, I am allowed to push Halloween all the way up to July. That's
absolutely. How I feel. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Technically, a witch's dress is in fact a sundress. Technically.
Unless it's long sleeves like mine was, because I used to live somewhere where Halloween was cold. Here it's blazing hot, so people don't.
There are long sleeve sundresses.
Really?
Yes. For evenings out, you still want to wear a sundress.
Okay. Oh, thank you for the jewels, Kelly. She gave me a high five and I'm gonna pop it into the thing above my head. She gave me a high five. But the thing is, like, they move on Elizabeth's stream. See, usually, I've got the techie stuff that's cool, and she's like, well, I would do that, but people will get upset because there's folks that have issues with all the moving things. And I get it. And now she's got stuff that I don't have yet, and that's not fair. We did a stream together on Thursday night, and that's when I discovered that she had this other thing that I just recently saw somebody was able to use jewels on my channel. It's like nobody had done it before, mostly because most of y'all don't watch on your phone, and the only time you can use gems is on your phone.
Well, my big thing is that I don't want to give YouTube money.
Yeah,
Dear God.
you can just tip me directly if you want.
Jen, please stop driving vans into.
Oh God, do I need to look at that again? I am going to be going back through all of the pictures. Okay, y'all need to see this. And I also fixed the thing so that and I'm too low with, I'm going to have to move where the thing is.
Now that we're back from that error.
Do what?
I just had an error on my computer.
You broke your computer? Why'd you do that?
It was an ID 10T error. I hit the wrong X and closed out Discord.
Okay.
I was trying to close the picture in Discord, and I ended up closing all of Discord. Jen, please put up a sign that says "No more driving vans into my pond," because wow. Stephanie, as far as the jewels are concerned, I have always been told that you have to start at K for the jewels. I don't know what that means. It never worked out right.
Look at this car.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to crack that open like a walnut to get somebody out of that, and I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so Kelly,
ladies and gentlemen, we do not support this.
I think, and Terry Cooper is probably the best one to ask because she's the first one who did it. I think to get the jewels, you have to be on your phone, and I was able to do it on Thursday, and I gave some jewels to Elizabeth during our stream, but I don't remember what I did, but it was something on my phone. And you should be able to purchase the jewels on your phone, but that's the only way you can do it. You can't do it on PC. Which is like, but why? I want to do all the things on my computer, right? Yes. Okay, we need to go ahead and give away this card. So if anybody still wants it, I could keep it. If anybody else wants it, type into the chat !mine. I almost said join. !mine, and we're gonna go ahead and do the drum roll in just a second. So hurry it up, cause I need food. And then I got to go to the gym. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta eat. I gotta go eat food and take my dailies. So, Devers,
thank you so much for being here, always. Ronan. Love you.
Thank you for having me.
Always.
You guys,
always welcome.
Love you guys. It was wonderful playing with you, Jen. I expect Jen to be 2 or 3 shots down by now. Yeah. Kelly, please make sure my Padawan has plenty of seeds and snackos and water, because
do we want to feed the frog though now?
Frog's not my mentor. You're gonna have to talk to Dudley about that. I have nothing to do with that frog's well-being.
Okay.
That is not my responsibility. My responsibility is Ronan Jr.
Ronan Jr.
Water, snackos, seeds. Due diligence.
Okay. Well, you have a wonderful rest of your day, Ronan. We love you.
Bye.
Yeah, Terry says, don't say way too long this time. We miss you. Oh, actually, she said you miss you, Ronan.
I will try.
I don't know how you're going to miss yourself.
So far, I have. My aim's not getting any better, I guess.
That's a good thing. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
One of those
Okay.
you put your eye out things, I guess.
Exactly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the drum roll, guys. Y'all ready? Here we go. And the winner today of our Hey Boo Summerween card with Wabi Sabi is... I can't see it because I got other stuff on my screen. Miss Idleline. Idleline won. Congratulations, Idleline. I will get that out to you. So let me hit the other button to put the form up. So be sure to fill out the form for me so I can get that out to you, honey. And yeah. Now let's see if I can cover up parts of my screen so I can actually see what I'm seeing. Or see what I'm, words. All right. I know what we need to do. I need to roll the credits. That would be a good idea. And I want to thank everybody, all my YouTube members, Twitch subs. Thank you so much for all of your support and for helping keep this channel going. Thank you to everybody in the chat for keeping us entertained. I'm going to see whether or not we have someone ready to raid off to. I know Supreme was streaming earlier, but she might be done. Ooh, wait. Huh? Beautifully Unhinged with Delise. We have Elizabeth Costa Rogers live on Twitch. So we're going to raid off to her. And you guys go check out her YouTube channel too. Yeah, you guys, I will see you guys later. I will be back here tomorrow at noon Eastern. And we'll see what we're going to play with. And y'all have a wonderful day, guys. Love y'all. I might see if she wants me to pop into her stream after. No, I have to go to the gym. I kind of want to play some more, but I have to go to the gym. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Welcome to the craftosphere. Yes, step inside. Every color, every shape. Come catch the vibe. Foam is life. We design with glee. Creating magic. Oh, can't you see? If I can make it, you can too, no doubt. With every little heart I craft, I shout.